Hello. Today I want to share something with you. And if you've come across this message, then I do believe that this message is specifically for you. If you've been going through the darkest night of the soul of your life and nothing is able to pull you out of it, all the usual things that you usually practice that helps you get back into your aligned state are not working, then what I'd like to share with you is something really special and something really important, and it's actually quite obvious when I think about it. I recently went through another dark night of the soul, and that is why I haven't shared. I had a lot going on in my life. I had a beautiful wind. It's a beautiful location here where I am in the Australian bush here in WA, and I think I'm going to start filming more of these videos on my travels because I'm going to be traveling soon, which I'm really excited for. I'm also really scared, but I guess not so much scared anymore. I mean, I was, but it's more, big things. And being asked to trust the universe on 3 major levels all at the same time, so that's pretty big. So to get back on topic, if you're feeling really in the depths of the underworld, in the depths of your shadows, and nothing is able to pull you out, then my tip and my advice is to create. This is something that got me out of it, and I feel today when I woke up I felt brand new. Last night I was up till I don't know what time, maybe 3, maybe later. My sleep hasn't been so great because everything that I've been dealing with, but I finally created and did the things that I had been putting off for so long, and it was as simple as mending my trackies that had a hole in it, 2 holes, and then mending my cardigan that I have here that's underneath the camera that's kind of wrapped around to hoist it up so it doesn't fall in between the rocks. Finally put a patch on that. And you know, when we create, it makes you feel accomplished, it makes you feel successful, and it's the natural dopamine that your body is really needing and that your body is really craving. For me, I've never really been able to sew my whole life, and to be able to do that was a very big deal for me because I wasn't nurtured with that skill, and there was no patience when I was learning that skill. And I've taught everything in myself. I've taught myself everything in life because I wasn't taught anything as a child or a teenager or even as a young adult. And so starting off with, doing things, maybe if you're not feeling creative, but just doing things that you know that you need to do, that you've been putting off, something that you know that if you do it, you'll feel accomplished. But really, creativity and to create is the answer, because we are creative beings. We are creator beings. And I'm just realizing on a much deeper level how important it is, how important it is for us to create on any level. And when we don't create, we get severely depressed. Well, I do anyways, and I've come to the realization that I am an artist, and it's something that I think I've been in denial about for a very long time. And I'm excited for the future and what I want to create and express, and I look forward to sharing that with you guys on here. Hopefully, I may have to make another YouTube channel. We'll see how we go with the algorithm and all of that. But yeah, just get creative, because when you get creative, you're pulling yourself out of disempowerment. You're pulling yourself out of separation. You're pulling yourself out of feeling like you have no control in the world, and that, you know, you don't feel like anything you do matters, like feeling like, you know, if you were to just drop dead, no one would even care. I mean, it's a very lonely path. And, you know, a lot of the time, you know, when we're in alignment, it's fine. Like right now, I climbed this, this is a very difficult trail hike that I did the other day, and my knees were not having it. I had some better hiking shoes. I was walking and I thought, I don't really want to do this trail. Oh, I hope that sound's not in the background. Hold on. And yeah, so I just climbed up these rocks and I was thinking, I'm just a mountain goat. And that felt very, I just saw a beautiful being and a beautiful little memento flying by. And I feel like that new moon that just went, I think it was Scorpio, was just treacherous. It just pulled everything up to the surface and just was in your face. And yeah, it's like, you know, it was showing, well, for me anyways, it was showing us like, you know, what we've been doing hasn't been working. And I don't know about you guys, but I had the biggest death yet. And yeah, who I thought I was is gone. And so I've been crying a lot, and I guess been grieving myself and my old life and who I was. And you know, it's a hard thing to process when you're going through all of that by yourself, and like no one checks in on you really. If you're like me and you're on this path and you're really on your path, those are some of the crows here. And they're not our funniest sounding birds as well. We have even funnier sounding birds than that. Hello. And yeah, it can be really difficult when you're just dealing with everything yourself. And yes, we have, you know, our guides, which are aspects of ourselves, and our elders and our ancestors and all these different parts of us, and guidance. And sometimes it's just so hard to get yourself out of that hole. I mean, I was in this hole for weeks. Yeah, and I couldn't pull myself out of it until, you know, and I was trying all my usual methods. Like, I also had a really long break from my practices as well, which that's never good. Like 2 days, just 2 days missing that, my world, my reality starts to crumble. But I think I went like 3 weeks or something like that. Yeah, but it's just, and I got back into my practices and it just still wasn't, I'd say working, but it wasn't working how it usually did. And so that is another thing I would love to share with you, something for you to reflect on. Maybe your usual practices aren't working. Maybe your usual things that you do to get into alignment are not working, because this dark night of the soul is so dark. It's so deep. It's literally like black ick mark, and it's like got really deep roots that are like deep into the underworld. It's in the depths of your shadows. And underneath that root is attached to something, actually. That root is attached to the thing that you know that you've come here to do. Or if you don't really know it, it's the thing that you want to do. The thing that you're really excited to do, but you're also really, really scared to do. And so even if you don't do that exact thing, but if you do the thing that is the same energy of that thing, for example, creation and wanting to create, if you just do anything where you're creating. So last night, I'm sorry guys, there's been so much noise. Yeah, it's just standard little plane there. So much noise today. I came out here to this bush to get some peace and quiet, and it's just a non-stop with machines and people just doing all of this stuff. And it's a Sunday. That's what wigs me out the most. It's like it's rest day and you guys are deciding to all do that. Anyways, I can't control it, but it's nice when I don't hear it because I don't like it. Yeah, so if that thing is for you something that you're wanting to do, what's the essence of that thing that you're wanting to do? Like, what's the thing? Is it maybe you want to be a content creator? So you don't necessarily need to create content, but just even posting will start that energy and it will make you feel a bit better. If you want to express yourself in some way, or you're needing to share something with someone and say something that is a hard truth, some beautiful birds there flying over me, then, you know, expressing yourself in any way. Maybe you just talk with a friend, or you journal, or you do a voice recording of yourself, or you speak to yourself in the mirror. Anything that is the energy of the thing that you're trying to do, whether it's expression, creation, getting yourself out there, feeling more confident. What's one little step that you can take? Readjust here. What's one little step that you can take that will get that going again? Yeah, so I just want to leave you with that. If you're feeling like you can't pull yourself out of this darkness, then create anything. Something that if you've had an idea, oh, I want to do that, oh, just do it. I last night created some things with some wire, and I'm very excited to gift some of these things to a few of my friends that I really just have been wanting to gift this them for a while. And it's just fun to try a new medium, and that's another thing, is get yourself out of your comfort zone, try a new medium. And I hope this video helps you.